Oh my god, don't tell me there's a chase here. There's a chase here. You should run. Ah! We have to tell you something. It's time for the final house of the neighborhood. What does this gravestone say? The favorite. With a warm gaze, he watched over our dreamer. That's the big yellow cat, isn't it? Whoa. Okay. This is very dark, very black space-like. The statue is still. You cannot tell if it is judging you. Oh! What? Oh my god. Why did it just move? What the? Oh, looks like I have to continue alone here. Hello? We need to pass. If you don't move... Hard stone. Shears can't do much against that, I suppose. I'll figure out a way. Wait. I'll go. Alone. I think I have to. What? But we've been the whole team this whole time. What if it's dangerous? You've been carrying your weight just fine. You're about the same strength-wise. He just has a higher tolerance for the scarier things. You know you'll eventually get used to it too, especially if you're going to come back here, like Stranger predicted. Wait here. But... Stranger, I'll be fine. Well... Okay, I'll make sure they don't mess with the door so we have an easy way out once you collect the page. Thanks. Of course, Sonny. Please, be careful. I'll trust your instincts, but be extra alert. You're not sure why you're certain you need to face what's next alone. It's a feeling you can't describe. All you know for sure is you must continue. What is this background? I have no idea. We have flowers. We have these chairs were in like the final part of the original game when Sonny picks up the violin and plays it. Do you remember? But there isn't a stage. Oh, there is a stage here. Oh! What the heck? What even is... Whoa! The Saint! Look at this. This is like... It's got a black side, it's got a white side, and he's got eye patch as well. Hello, Dreamer. Your journey has finally brought you here. It is not the end of your path, but rather a crossroad without further pavement. There is nowhere to go from here. I know you come here seeking a lost page. I know that you're searching for a key as well. Not only one for a door far hidden in the darkness, but a key to the gate outside to access more of the neighborhood. I can tell you now that the key to that gate is not here. Dreamer, I have many questions I want to ask you. I know you must have questions you want answered as well. There are some things you must put together on your own already, through your adventures. Truths, secrets, realizations. To learn so much about yourself in a new, intriguing way must be novel. Yet I know that it's not the kind of dreaming you're used to. Dream worlds were always meant to be constructed, not impacted by the mind without intent. These pages you've left around, they reflect your subconscious. They permeate throughout this world and can no longer be suppressed. Your control over your own mind has wavered, and unlike in Headspace, there is no one here to protect you from yourself. Reality seeps in without mercy, twisting and distorting as you struggle to comprehend all that has happened, and as your brain seeks to repair itself. You have wandered here, believing you're trapped by an outside force, and while I can't deny that part of it is due to being separate from you, trapping a dreamer would only be possible if they were already drifting between sleep and wake without end. Is that why you desperately seek answers? Because you already know of your state. That the damage done to you could very well kill you. I am blind, dreamer. I cannot see your face. I can only feel your presence, and I can sense your determination. The reason you want to tell the truth, the reason you could even accept and remember it, it was your dear friend. A friend that you love, and who loves you. A loved one who, in an act of extreme emotion without sense or reason, harmed you beyond repair. Like a mirror to the past, you see yourself in him, don't you? Was it easier to forgive yourself because you forgave him? You lost your dear sister, and you could never reconcile with that guilt. Yet, when you were put in her shoes, you forgave the person who hurt you without hesitation. Dreamer, did you forgive him thinking it was merely a brush with death? Or did you already know of the fate that you're teetering near? I want to ask you, how can you so desperately continue toward what is right, forgive those around you, and have hope, when your happiness won't even be guaranteed, when there won't even be a reward? You're dying, dreamer. Where is your despair? Do you truly believe you won't die? Are you willing to risk it? If you stay here, at least when you die, you'll be able to stay in paradise for eternity. But if you aren't dreaming, then you're in your body when you perish. If your soul takes enough damage as you're pulled back and forth between reality, you will truly die without the guarantee of a pleasant afterlife. How, dreamer? How are you unafraid? I am scared of all of this. I'm confused, lost. And why don't you retreat to your own personal heaven? Why are you risking everything for people who may hate you after you're honest with them? Why go back to the person that has done this to you? Because I want to. All the dreamers that came before you, all the dreamers that exist now, wonder if you're the first to so desperately fight against the fantasy you built. I can't understand why this is the broken path you stubbornly cling to. Pleading with someone who has already made up their mind is pointless. I suppose I have to accept that I cannot save anyone from the great void. This dream world will end because that is your unshakable goal right now. Before you leave, could I at least ask one thing of you? Could you play me a song? With no eyes to see, music has become important to me. It brings me peace. May I make this last request? Any song will do. The first one that comes to mind when you stare at the paper on the stand. It's gonna be Do It, isn't it? Okay. Thank you, dreamer. It's gotta be. Although you're rusty, for some reason the violin feels natural in your hand. As if to this body it was never forgotten. You're ready to play without conscious will, and your hands move into position on their own. Muscle memory? You aren't sure. All you know is that you aren't bracing to play the first note of Do It. That's not Do It. That's Omori's boss theme. Your heart is beating out of your chest. Your eyes sting and your hands shake. It's hard to breathe, and a memory you try to grasp onto slips away. Dreamer, that was beautifully tragic. Truly the most haunting requiem I've ever heard. So, am I just gonna leave now? Dreamer. I'm not in control of these statues. Although I understand your wishes, they won't. Oh no, don't make me fight them. What I'm trying to say is... Sunny! There's a secret exit straight now! I'll hold off the statue so you can escape! Oh my god, don't tell me there's a chase here. There's a chase here. You should run. Ah! Oh my god! That's way too fast! Okay, just... Oh! Okay, what? It says straight down. How... I'm being cornered. Do I have to restart? Or maybe I was supposed to lose. I hope you like your new home here. It seems like the ride might have dried you out a little though. Thank goodness I brought a cup of water. You have to bring our thoughts to him properly, okay? Oh, Kel's going to be angry again, isn't he? Omori covered for me last time. I don't know if she'll do it again. Kel has every right to be wary of me, but I can't help it. I need to check on Sunny too. It's not enough just to hear from other people. I'll be checking on you too, of course. I have to keep watering you. I do well watching over Grandma, and I'll bet you make sure Sunny has nice dreams too. Oh, I just really wish he would wake up. Looks like you might need another cup. I'll go get some more water. Is it time for me to wake up? It smells like disinfectant. Your nose twitches and your body aches. Your head feels like it's full of cotton. Are you waking up? Are you somewhere in between? It's hard to open your eye. There's something in your arm. You don't like that. There's multiple things on you. Why? You don't want it. Your breathing begins to pick up. You tear the needles and strange items attached to you. You hate feeling trapped. After so long, after going through so much, I'm awake. You feel like your entire body is shutting down. Stubbornly, you refuse to go back to bed. You already missed your dream body. It was actually functional. The new room is pretty nice. Maybe we should look around. Wow, I'm very slow. Alright, let's see what's on the TV. Huh? So there are hospital TVs that don't just show static. This is a note about your condition. You don't want to read that. If you open the door, a doctor or a nurse will rush in. You don't want to be put back in bed. Okay. Stare at the window. You feel a little less trapped than you did before. It must be very early in the morning. What a view. Most hospitals don't have such a view like this. How about the phone? Oh, new message. Hey Sonny, it's Mommy. If you wake up, make sure to call me, okay? I tried leaving a sticky note, but they were getting blown around by the air conditioning. Sometimes I really hate air conditioning. Is that a Humphrey reference? The apartment is all set up. I decorated your room, and any gifts you've received, I've collected and put in your room. You went out for only a few days and still managed to become so loved. I guess that's just how my son is. Very lovable. Mommy has a lot of questions she wants to ask. Your friends haven't been able to explain very well. Well, Kel was very upfront, but his brother didn't seem to agree with his assessment. I'm not sure who to believe, so I guess I'll just have to wait for you to tell me yourself. But you will. My son is the strongest boy I know. It's only a matter of time before you wake up. You must be exhausted from all that running around. And you haven't always eaten well, so it's just everything catching up to you. Don't be nervous, okay, sweetie? You're going to be fine. I'm sorry I'm not there right now. The new job I got in the city is demanding. But the moment you wake up, I'll rush right over, okay? So if you're listening, please call me, Sonny. Please. Just... I'm sorry. Once again, Mommy isn't there for you. Even... Bzz. How long have you been asleep? You don't want to think about it. The egret orchid sways. Would you like to save? Oh! I can save here. Let me use a new slot. I don't know why I've been using different slots this whole time. Wait, look at that. There's a bulb up there hanging. Just like white space. The bed's comfortable, you prefer your own though. You don't like this medical contraption. If your head felt normal, you'd imagine fighting it. How about this couch? A comfortable chair. You can't imagine someone sitting there to watch over you. Okay, what else can I do here? Monitor you don't understand? Wait. Oh, it's different. Why is it different this time? It looks like the one from Basil's house. Did he bring it here? Oh. Really? You can walk? Oh. What? Sonny, don't do that. Don't get up so suddenly. Don't move around. Basil? This is actually the first time meeting since the bad ending. No, since the good ending. No, don't go. Huh? But No, Sonny, you're disoriented. You're talking. Your voice... I hurt you. You wouldn't want me here. I need to get a nurse or... I'm scared. Please, don't go. I don't understand. I don't blame you. You're my best friend. I'm sorry for everything. I burdened you that day. You just wanted to protect me. Wait, Sonny, no! What are you talking about? I hurt you so badly. This can't be right. It's only because you're confused right now. There's no way you want me here, Sonny. I hurt you. You've been sleeping for days. I thought you weren't going to wake up ever again. I did that to you. I was wrong about everything. I couldn't protect you. I couldn't get rid of something that ended up hurting us both. I'm horrible. Hurt us both. Sonny, it was my fault. Omori and Hiro are being nice to me because they saw something they shouldn't have. They misunderstood my actions. They pitied me when all their care should be toward you. Gal is the only one who has it right. I shouldn't be allowed near you. That's not fair. It's because of the truth. Because of me. No, Sonny. I'm just selfish. That's not what... I am going to tell the truth. About Mari, about the photos, about everything. Whoa, what? Sonny, why are you suddenly... I don't want them to blame you. It's my fault. Okay, wow, that's sudden. Sunny, I don't know. Not when you're injured like this. You shouldn't push yourself. I'm willing to keep this secret forever. I know. That's why I have to tell them. I want to free you. Then you can be friends with them again. Omori will know it's me. Kel will change his mind. I don't think you understand what kind of person I am. Roy accepted that I can't be with them. But you? The fact that you want to do that for me? Sunny, you're calling me your best friend, asking me not to leave? I really just... Is it okay if I believe you? That you really think we're best friends even after everything I've done? Even though I'm a horrible person who doesn't deserve you. Hazel, you're not horrible. I should be the one asking if you forgive me. You can't be serious. There's nothing for you to be sorry for. Everything that's happened is because of my own choices. With the way you're talking, when you tell the truth, you're going to mention what I did, right? Because that... No. If you're taking responsibility and owning up to everything, I'm going to do it with you. But... No, Sunny. If you're going to tell the truth of that day, I have to do it with you. This is another way of pushing me away, Sunny. I don't want to be together with them if you're not there. I'm not going to let you do that. Besides, I don't think you remember that day clearly. This guilt I have will be even worse if you take the blame for something I did. So please, Sunny, don't try to do this alone. Okay. Okay. Let's tell the truth together. Yay. Okay. It's going to be hard, but we have each other now. Kel! Seriously, chill out! Basil's not doing anything. Oh my god. You two, remember what the doctor said. We can't freak them out. Don't talk about how long it's been or his injury. Take a deep breath and show him a bright smile. I'll try to get him back in bed. He must have torn out his IVs in panic. Okay. Sunny, you're awake again. Boy, am I glad to see you up and walking around. Yeah, it's great to see you up bright and early. Looks like I might be rubbing off on you, huh? No way. It's because of Kel's obnoxious running that he woke up in the first place. I guess that means I did a good thing then. A bit delusional, maybe. Anyways, Basil, why don't you help Sunny back to bed? He looks very overwhelmed. We can go grab a doctor after he's all tucked in and comfortable. Dude, this is not the time. Do not make Sunny panic. We're fine here before we came in. Nothing's going on. Yep, because last night they were alone together ended really well. Get out. Wait. Need to explain. Please don't push yourself right now. You look really pale. We can talk about what happened once you're feeling better, okay? There's no rush. The last thing we want is you straining yourself again. Yeah, don't push it. I'm sure Basil will be willing to explain for you now that you two have talked. You need to take it easy. No! Suddenly Basil grabs your hand and squeezes tight. Everything is going to be. No matter what happens next, I'll be here for you. You hold Basil's hand tightly in return. We have to tell you something. Man, it feels surreal. It feels surreal to see, to actually see the friend's reaction. It feels surreal. That's what that scene, that whole scene right there, felt like it just feels like it should have been in the game. You know, I really hated how the vanilla game ended a good ending right there without anything. Okay. Whew. We did it, Sonny. We're finally free. Eyes kind of sting from all the crying. Me too. Just so relieved. It's all finally over. We can be together again. The truth is out, so you don't have to move anymore. I thought he still has to move. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do with myself right now. Of course, the priority is you getting rest and getting better. We can catch up all the lost time after you're discharged. I'm still moving. Huh? But... oh, I guess we might have to tell your mom too first. You'll be okay though. She loves your loss, Sonny. I'm sure she'll forgive you, then you can stay. The house is sold. Mom moved us. I just haven't gone yet. I want to stay, but I can't. So, did that not matter? It did, of course it did. We're free now. Right. Oh. No. Don't freak out. Sonny's still gonna come back. Yeah. That makes sense. That was stupid of me to say, wasn't it? You look so miserable you have to move and there's nothing. Nothing I can do after we're finally together again? Basil? Sorry, I had something to do that I just remembered. No! Not again! Not the bathroom! Should I help you get back to bed? Are you okay? Everything's peachy. I'm so happy you can finally relax without guilt or any kind of burden. Focus on getting better. I'll be back later. Don't... No. No. Go. No. Oh my gosh. He's going to the toilet again. He stands still. You know it's unfair to feel like you've been abandoned, but... Your legs are shaking. You feel like if you move at all, you're going to pass out. Since waking up, you've barely been able to think. Your throat is sore from talking to so much. You're relieved the truth is finally out, and that you got to tell with Basil. But you feel faint. You wish someone was here. You can't move. 4 years of being used to isolation destroyed in only a couple days. You were so determined to not rely on burden anyone. Yet, here you are, unable to even move without one of your friends. It's what you wanted, but you wish it didn't hurt so much to be alone. Why are you so emotional? Why, still, do you want to rely on others? Were you lying to yourself this whole time? Now that you're awake, and a reminder how badly your body feels, the saint, was she really right? Are you really going to... Sonny! Please hold on. Carrie, you're my best buddy. This is why. The first to come knocking on my door, and now he's the first to come back into this room after we've told the truth. Did you teleport? You scared me. You still look so pale. How could Basil leave without calling a nurse? I'll be right back, Sonny. I'll go get someone to help you. Please, don't get up again. No. I'm sorry. Please, don't go. You can't think straight. Words are coming out of your mouth, honestly, without filter, despite how much you want to keep it all in. What's going on? Why do you feel so out of control? You feel like you're fading in and out. Darkness keeps overtaking your vision. Sonny, of course I'll stay with you. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I won't go, okay? You don't know what's going on. Your breath randomly catches in your throat, and your head pulses. I bet it's just concussion. That's probably why you're not doing great. You're going to recover and be okay, I know you will. I'll be right here whenever you need me. Why? The truth. No more talking, okay? I like hearing your voice, but you're going to pass out again at this rate. And we definitely can't have that. As for the truth, did you think I was going to stop caring about you after that? I mean, yeah, that was super shocking, and I definitely needed a moment to myself. I probably haven't fully processed it. Not really sure. All I know is that you're very hurt, and I don't want you to be alone. I brought you outside and called myself your best friend. I still wasn't there when you needed me most. Back then, I wasn't either, was I? I'm not a very good friend. You... No talking. You're not going to pass out again. Well, either way, I wasn't a good enough friend for you to rely on. If I was, you would have relied on me back then too. Or I at least would have noticed how bad you were feeling leading up to the recital. I wish I could have been someone you would trust to tell that to. You did today, but I know I sound like an idiot making it all about me. But I'm your friend, and I just thought... Look, I know that you think we're all gonna stop being friends with you after this. And right now, I have no idea how Hero and Orbi are feeling. We all have different reactions. It's going to take time for all this to sink in. It's a really crazy story, you know. If Basil wasn't telling with you, I would have thought it was your injury messing with your head. I forgive you, I think. It was an accident. I have no reason to blame a 12-year-old for running away from a yelling older sibling. I happen to know the exact feeling. I'm making it about me again somehow. To be honest, I'm saying my train of thought out loud, no filter. Trying to give you something to focus on so you stay awake. Anyway, I'm still processing, but I know the kind of person you are, and I know what kind of kid you were. I also know how Omori could get. Really, I'm mostly upset about you keeping it from me and not trusting me. We can work through that though. Just be honest with me in the future, okay? Okay. Wait, don't cry, I'm sorry. We can stop talking about it. I'll let the back of my head work through that. Basil? Basil? Hey, no talking. Don't look at me like that. Let's talk about something else. Any stress is going to be super bad for you, so let's just shove aside that truth stuff until you're all better. I'm really good at pushing things off until later. Sunny? You're trying to stay awake. Sunny? What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you look at me? You gotta stay awake, okay? Here, I'll talk about whatever you want. I don't know what's interesting to you. Something is tugging on you again. How about I talk about stuff we can do once you're discharged? I know you're moving, but I'm sure visits aren't off the table. We can also call in that. We can also call and chat. He's echoing a little. It's gonna be great and super fun and it's so cold. Hey! No passing out! You have to stay awake, Sunny. You tried to look at your friend. No! Sunny, stop it! You can't go into a coma again. Please! You can't go, you just can't! What's causing it? What can I do to make you stay awake? What is going on? Okay, it's not that big of a deal, right? He just needs rest, right? Sunny, please. No. This isn't fair. I just wanted to spend some time with you before you moved. Oh my god. You opened the door for me. You spent your last 3 days with me. You trusted me to protect you in all those fights we had. But when you needed me most, I wasn't there. I'm so useless. This is why you didn't tell me the truth sooner. I'm the worst. Ugh. Why can't I do anything right? Oh, no need to be so harsh on yourself, Kel. I feel bad now. that smile. That's it for the Prelude. This was a very cool mod. This is just the Prelude, and I can already say it's a good start. I think that whole hospital part was what really made going through those houses in the neighborhood worth it. The Prelude is only the long beginning. The full story includes 5 books exploring every character. I set out to make an Omori sequel out of love for the game and characters. I want to explore the things Omori didn't have time to. I want to do so while still remaining faithful to the original. There's a long road ahead to full game completion, especially for the things planned and hinted at in the trailer, but not yet in the Prelude. I hope everyone can patiently wait until then. My goal is to not do as much on my own from now on. I definitely pushed myself a lot these months. Yeah, this is a huge project. This is like, you can just see how long this whole story is going to be, because there are many different things it's going to focus on. And that's it. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be a huge mod, a very ambitious mod. And I hope I get to play the full release when it comes out. Now for my thoughts on this Prelude. There are so many things I can praise about this mod. It's actually crazy. This is my first time playing mod, and it's very impressive what these mods can do. The sprites, the cutscenes, the maps, everything is so well drawn, everything is so well written. The dialogues, nothing feels out of character. They've really outdone themselves with the art, the animation, and the script, the writing. But I also have to say, there are some, going through the neighborhood just started getting a bit too boring, especially when you have to fight the same enemies. There's those shadow things over and over again. I think the neighborhood part was a little too long. Kind of like Headspace in the vanilla game, huh? So I have to say some parts of the neighborhood was a bit boring. But I think this last part, waking up in the hospital, the conversation with Basil, confessing the truth, seeing their reactions, made it worth it, I would say. I think that's exactly what I was expecting, you know? Hero to be the first to leave the room, and then followed by Omori, and then followed by Kel. I think that's the most reasonable reaction to them telling the truth. It's exactly what I was expecting. But overall, I have to say this mod is really, really good. Just, it's such a huge project. You know, like I said, I came into this mod completely blind. You know, I have no idea how massive this is. This Prelude is already pretty long, right? And it's only the very beginning of the beginning. it's a huge project, and I think they need all the support they can get, which is why go support them if you can, especially if they're doing one story for each character, right? They call it 5 books, so for those 5 characters, that's honestly incredible. That's extremely ambitious in a good way, okay, not a bad way. This is gonna be so huge. So to sum up, I'm very impressed by this mod, especially the last part, and I'm just so impressed. And it's free, you know. I'm pretty sure all Omori mods are completely free as long as you own the game on Steam, of course. You know, that's why I'm so impressed by this mod, and also probably all the mods in the world. They commit a lot of time, they commit a lot of effort, not because they want money, not for any commercial reasons, but because they love Omori, and I love Omori too. And that's why I'm very interested to see what the Dreamer is going to offer in the future. And I will be waiting. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if it takes 5 years, 10 years for the full release. I hope it gets done. I hope they keep on working on it. So that's the end for my first ever Omori mod, and also my first ever commentary let's play. If you want to try this mod, link is in the description below. Thank you for your support on my first commentary playthrough, and let me know if you want to see me play more Omori mods or even other games by commenting and leaving a like. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.